that's one of the beauties of SMU, right? You don't really feel confined to like a specific mold or specific path. There are plenty of like opportunities, of avenues out there for you to explore.
So one of the things that again attracted me to SMU was that at that time they said that, hey, that you could spend a semester in an overseas university, then that's guaranteed. And I always wanted to spend some time out of Singapore.
Yep.
I thought that this was something that would really appeal to me as well.
And even today, actually, there are plenty of opportunities, not just for exchange. You know, there are many schools like as part of our network where students can go for exchange overseas. But now there are also opportunities to do internships overseas.
So I spent a semester in Minnesota, had one of the best experiences of my life there. I think what really attracted to me to it was they had a very good business program there as well. Spent the semester there doing very interesting subjects. We were part of the MBA program. One of the finance prof he used to work with the Federal Reserves. This was really interesting, having very first-hand experiences of monetary and fiscal policy.
I kind of knew for myself that, considering SMU had this whole prides itself on global exposure opportunities, right? I knew that I wanted to try working overseas instead of opting for an exchange program. And just so happened that in my third year, I was actually quite active with our Institute of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. And they have this program called GII, where they send students overseas to intern in entrepreneurship or in a startup space. We went over to Silicon Valley to work with a startup that was in a supply chain space. Spent about 3 months with them, and it was really one of the highlights of my SMU journey. So I think my time at SMU has taught me a lot about having the confidence to put myself out there and being open to trying new things and creating new opportunities for myself. I declared my second major in legal studies, which I know might seem quite different from accounting as my primary degree. But as part of our accounting curriculum, actually, we had 2 law modules that we have to sit for. It's compulsory. And through those classes, I realized that actually I found law very interesting. Trying new things at every juncture, finding out what I liked, what I didn't like, and eventually being able to land, thankfully, in a place that I felt comfortable in, and it was somewhere that I wanted to start my career and grow from there.
I'm so glad that this is still happening, because this was exactly how it was when we started. When we first started, it was really very much, we started with lots of ideas, and we talked about this energy about people wanting to do a lot of different things, and that was really what happened. That really sowed the seeds to what I do today. My travel company is a very different type of travel company. The reason why I started this company was that I was looking at established models, and I said, okay, let's do something a little different, something that's never been tested, at least in Singapore before. My biggest passion is food, so we really want to tell the story of the city through food. We offer different type of tours, different type of programs. I think that was what I really appreciated, the ability to just try, innovate, and we learn from it, and we get better each time.
I think that's one of the beauties of SMU, right? You don't really feel confined to like a specific mold or specific path. There are plenty of like opportunities, of avenues out there for you to explore. So I would say it's you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You have the power to chart your own path in SMU, so seize every opportunity and make the most of it.
Oh, mine is so similar then. Mine is really very much, if you fail, just pick yourself up and continue. And there's no better way to do it than in a school environment where you can actually learn, experiment, and grow as an individual.